This is Hkhs Sport bringing you that heat and fart. We keeping a foot on the what on the necks. We keeping a foot on the what on the necks. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Keyword, unlimited pressure. You hear it? Number 3, for the number of confirmation. Unlimited pressure. Because pressure does what? Versus pipes. See, this is a Hkhs Sport saying. I say this in the intro of every video that I do where I actually show myself. I even say it in videos where I do videos where I actually just put words out so that you guys can see it. Unlimited pressure on your ass. That's what I say, man. So when you hear other people saying unlimited pressure, you have to say it's a things that make you say, It's a things that make you say, I get it, man. Motherfuckers want to be like Hkhs Sport. But damn near motherfuckers want to look like Hkhs Sport, man. I get it, man. I got your chick peeking and fucking leaking, dog. Let me say it again. I got your chick fucking peeking and leaking, dog. We get it. Hkhs Sport has a swag. He has an ultimate confidence in himself, man. It reminds you of a Floyd Money Mayweather. It reminds you of a Earl the Truth Spence. It reminds you of a Michael Jordan. It reminds you of a Kobe Bean Bryant. It reminds you of a Tom Brady. It reminds you of a Tiger Woods. It reminds you of greatness personification. Because greatness personification can only be hindered. The motherfucker can't be stopped. By the way, Tiger Woods, I hope you're doing better, man. I'm glad that, you know what I'm saying, something bad didn't happen to you, because that would have been back to back if it would have been Kobe and you. So I'm glad, you know, this is what you sustained, multiple leg injuries, and it wasn't something worse. It wasn't an RIP, because Kobe couldn't make it, but you made it. So I'm glad that that was the case. Or Kevin Durant, Mr. Do Me and I Chill, dog. KD Trade 5, the smooth, slim reaper iteration of a true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics. You guys have to understand, Hkhs Sport is copied, man. And Hkhs Sport is bited. People are now seeing this. See, Hkhs Sport is not saying nothing. Because I told you guys, man, they report back to Hkhs Sport daily. If you listen to this platform enough and you listen to Hkhs Sport, we get it. There's a lot of guys on YouTube, they're boring as fuck. There's a lot of guys on YouTube, they don't got swag like Hkhs Sport. They don't have the Hkhs Sport swag. They don't have the Hkhs Sport sayings. Because anybody that knows Hkhs Sport knows one of the biggest and best caveats of Hkhs Sport is his sayings. Because the sayings come from the Hkhs Sport brain. It's like Jay-Z, dog. All I need is one take, dog. Let me say it again. It's like Jay-Z. All I need is one take. Hkhs Sport is a mindful individual, man. Everything that Hkhs Sport does, it comes from his corpus callosum and his cerebellum. This is why there's many Hkhs Sport duplicators, but only one Hkhs Sport originator. Let me say it again. This is why there's many Hkhs Sport duplicators and there's only one Hkhs Sport originator. I told you guys, man. I went 2 days. It was a test. I went 2 to 3 days. I didn't focus on talking shit about nobody. I didn't ether and murk no damn body, because you guys could see. If you want smoke, it's free, but you can't smoke for free. If you want smoke, it's free, but you can't smoke for free. If you want smoke, it's free, but you can't smoke for free. If you want smoke, it's free, but you can't smoke for free. See, Hkhs Sport doesn't mind giving you the smoke because the smoke is free. But guess what? The smoke in actuality isn't free, because I gotta tax your ass and charge your ass while I give you the fucking smoke. And Tiki TV's been ethered and murked months in and months out, man. Unlimited pressure. Who's been saying that? It's Hkhs Sport that's bringing you that what? That heat and that fart. And keeping the foot on the what? On the necks. And keeping the foot on the what? On the necks. And like the Tibetan Mastiff that I am, I'm applying what? Unlimited pressure. Operative word. Because pressure does what? It versus pipes. This is a Hkhs Sport terminology, man. This is a Hkhs Sport law and Hkhs Sport standard. We get it. You want to copy the unlimited pressure mantra. You put out a lot of content, so I can understand why the unlimited pressure makes sense. But you're not like Hkhs Sport, man. You're all quantity. Hkhs Sport is quality. That's the differential. That's the distinction. That's the gulf, and that's the separation between a Hkhs Sport and a Hkhs Sport turncoat copycat iteration of a fire marshal bill, creating fires and not putting out the smoke. Hkhs Sport went on this motherfucker's channel. I don't remember when I did this shit, dog. And as soon as I did it, this is how you could tell. Pure beta supremes, they get hot and bothered like grits when a true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics step into the room. Motherfuckers was already turning against this dude. This dude had to tell his own people, don't entertain him. Because everyone knows the alpha aura, dog. Betas have to bend the proverbial fucking knee and kiss the ring while they add it to alphas, man. This is the alpha lineage. It's the alpha lifeline, man. Hkhs Sport is the alpha of alphas, dog. He's the ultimate alpha, man. He's an alpha through and through. Line upon line and precept upon precept. A true alpha extraordinaire governed by true alpha economics. He's the alpha of this generation, dog. And what people got to understand is when Hkhs Sport drops a saying, I get it. It sounds cashy. It sounds good. It sounds like something that people will say. This is why Hkhs Sport respects the Monty Brown TVs of the world. Respect the Contender Regime Boxing of the world. Respect the Wood Stay Real TVs of the world. And respect everybody that's done this. They will say, yeah, man, there's a guy by the name of Hkhs Sport. Or, you know, my boy Hkhs Sport. They always give Hkhs Sport credit because they don't plagiarize. Just like when Hkhs Sport says something that they say, because these guys that I mentioned, they have cachet, they have bravado, they got swag. When I say something that they say, I give them credit. But why now you saying unlimited pressure, dog? Unlimited pressure was never a terminology that came out your mouth. I didn't know about this because I don't watch your shit. The second I showed up, I went into your fucking territory. You said, if I ever see this motherfucker, you ain't gonna do shit, man. You skinny as fuck, dog. I'll fold your ass up like a fucking pretzel, man. I got over 1,000 wrestling moves. If I ever see your rabbit ass, dog, I will fold you up like a pretzel. Videotape that shit so motherfuckers can laugh while I fold you up like a pretzel and sit on your rabbit ass, man. And make motherfuckers laugh at you. You skinny, man. You flimsy, dog. I was just... Don't even get me started what I would do to your ass, dog. I would literally levitate your ass off the ground, man. Easily. You easy fucking work. You see, the loudest person in the room is usually the most insecure. You're the loudest person in the room, so you're the most insecure. We get it. Hkhs Sport got you hot and bothered like grits. That's why I'm living rent and space free in your head. Soaking up all the damn AC. Let me say it again. I'm living rent and space free in your head and soaking up all the damn AC. Hkhs Sport has Ticket TV hot and bothered like grits because I done told you, man, unlimited pressure on your ass. You're a pressure adopter. I was born in it, dog. I was molded by it, man. And I didn't even see, and when I saw the light and I didn't even see the light, it became a blinding unto me, dog. That's how me and Pressure are. Me and Pressure are best friends. I done told you, man. You either get basically dropped by the Manonia of Pressure or you are best friends with it. And you guys see, as I've ethered and murked this clown, discredit him, video after video, I showcase to you guys the difference, the delineation, the distinction, the gulf and the separation between a Hkhs Sport and a Ticket TV. Why you think I don't do community posts no more? See, I'm educating YouTubers, man. Don't do fucking community posts no more if you are a smaller channel. Bigger channels will copy your shit. They'll just put it in a different title, put it in a different vernacular, and put it in a different phraseology. You didn't guys see that shit? I just did regular videos. I didn't do no videos where I was digging at nobody. And motherfuckers copying my shit left and right. That's why I told you, they even copied me at the molecular video level. So imagine if I drop community posts. Imagine if I do this. That's why I don't do shit like that no more. And I'm educating y'all. Wood Stay Real TVs, Contender Regime Boxing, Monty Brown TV. I'm educating y'all, man. Don't do that shit. Don't fucking do that shit. And if you're doing it, do it because you posting up a live. That one makes sense. If you're going to say you going live and shit like that, do that. But your thoughts, your creativity, your originality, because these are original brothers, leave that shit for your videos and leave that shit for your lives, man. See, that's real nigga shit talking to real nigga shit, dog. That's real nigga shit I'm giving y'all, man. I'm giving y'all game because I done seen this shit happen to me so many times. When niggas take my shit, Aki TVs, niggas take my shit. All of these LDBC motherfuckers, they take my shit, man. And they flip it in their own way to make it sound like it's them that's saying the shit. When in actuality, it's not them. They're not as smart as me, man. I'm smarter than all the motherfuckers put together. I already realized that shit. But see, everything has its time and everything has its place. And once Hkhs Sport Genghis Khan got activated, anybody can fucking get it. Because he knows the sport is a can man. Anybody can fucking get it. But Tiki TV was first on the chopping block. Because this motherfucker came on my channel. See, that's what y'all don't understand. This motherfucker came on my channel and he was stunting. So I gotta continue to Genghis Khan punish his ass, man. Until he bends the proverbial fucking knee. Public proclamation, motherfucker. You gonna sit here and you gonna say, yeah, he knows the sport. My fucking bad. You gonna apologize. Absence doing that shit, I'm gonna keep punishing your ass. Unlimited pressure on your ass. On your rabbit ass. On your flimsy ass. Motherfucker talking about me. And see, this is how you could tell when a nigga's insecure. Most betas always tell another guy that they look a certain way. I'm not gonna tell you that you look and feel like shit. I'm gonna leave that to other women to tell you you are looking to feel like shit, motherfucker. What I am gonna do is tell you you're pure fucking beta supreme. Because men that are insecure about themselves, though, you could tell they ain't getting no fucking ass. And you could tell when they do get ass, it's too far and too few in between. They act like this motherfucker, man. That's why he's always Fire Marshal Bill. Because when you get ass, there's no need for you to be the loudest person in the room. That's usually the most insecure. Niggas that get ass are cool, calm, and collected. This is a janky promoting nigga, man. This is a bullshit and a fuck shit nigga, man. And this is what we call a hood ghetto ass nigga, man. The worst iteration of it. There's nothing about this guy that's special, man. Everything about this guy's mediocre as fuck. And it's very clear that there's a gulf, there's a distinction, there's a separation, and there's a division. He knows the sport's more articulate than you. He knows the sport puts his words better than you. He knows the sport is smarter than you. He knows the sport is ahead of you, man. And all you doing is copycat my shit. Now all of a sudden you're a turncoat Brooklyn Nets fan. So now you saying, where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where Brooklyn at? Where the fuck did that happen? When months ago you was clowning them. You were saying this is the reason why the Brooklyn Nets ain't gonna win the championship. You a flip-flopper, man. Motherfuckers see that shit. And a double-minded man is unstable in all of his ways. This is what the good book said. Let me say it again. Because what the good book said was so deep and profound. So hear the good book and hear it well. A double-minded man is unstable in all his ways. I'm going to ride a little bit on this one because I'm going to fry your ass, dog. See, this is another one. I'm going to use this terminology and watch niggas going to start saying this shit. I'm going to, he knows to support fry your ass. What people got to understand in this most cold-hearted, unadulterated, and cutthroat telefashion is as simple as this. See that frying terminology? That just came off the dome. I'm going to fry your fucking ass right now. What you got to understand is this dude right here has to bite. For many months, many years, since 2019, man, when I started doing videos consistently, I saw every time I was dropping videos doing community, I'm like, why this person's title? I saw that shit then, because I'm a three-dimensional thinker. A three-dimensional thinker, Jumpman 305. I'm going to explain to you. It's someone that's intertwined and that's interwoven with mind, body, and soul. You have to be connected with all three to be a three-dimensional thinker. Get the notepads out and get to the damn scribbling. So hear me and hear me fucking well. You got to be intertwined with all three, mind, body, and soul. And the fact that Jumpman 305 was able to know that at a molecule level, at an atomic level, I got to give him credit. That means he has three-dimensional thinking ability potential. But everybody can't wear the crown, man. And heavy is the head of the one who wears it. This is why Hnos Sport doesn't mind being the Robin Hood of YouTube and going after all of these bullshit and fuck shit artist motherfuckers. This is why y'all could rest on Hnos Sport, man. Hnos Sport will do all of the Etherins and Merkins for you guys. He will attack all of these motherfuckers for you guys because Hnos Sport ain't afraid of no damn body. Hnos Sport is an independent contractor. And if that wasn't made clear, the Hnos Sport Genghis Khan, Hnos Sport Can Man mode made it very fucking clear. You came on my channel. I wasn't paying your ass no attention. Tell the people the fucking truth. You came on my channel stunning. So now I'm Genghis Khan punishing your ass. You thought I was one of these weak ass fucking betas that was on a lower level than your beta ass. I'm a fucking alpha. You gotta understand that. My lineage is one of alpha, dog. I'm not a lion. I'm a fucking tiger, man. Tigers fuck up lions, man. So you say you a lion. All these other motherfuckers say they're a lion. Lions den. A tiger just demolishes a lion, dog. Lions have to ride in a pride. A tiger is a solitary confinement animal, man. They're solitary with themselves. They don't need to be in no fucking pride. Because they are their own fucking pride. I'm dropping gems and jewels, man. Y'all better get the notepads out and get to the damn scribbling like a turkey. Y'all better gobble this thing up. Because when y'all get the visuals of Hkhs in sport, you better enjoy this shit. Because this shit don't happen on an everyday basis. What you gotta understand is Ticket TV is a Hkhs in sport biter, man. He's a Hkhs in sport copycat artist. And the more and more, it's not gonna be Hkhs in sport. Because see, greatness personification is not denoted by you saying it. It's denoted by others. Notice every time somebody in Hkhs in sport's comment section tell them, well, Ticket TV saying this shit and you been said it. So is it Hkhs in sport or is it the consensus that's telling you this shit? It was the consensus that told you all of a sudden he's using unlimited pressure. I've been following this motherfucker. He never used unlimited pressure. You guys got to do the math, man. Put 2 and 2 together. 2 and 2 equals 4. Not this fucking 3 bullshit that this motherfucker's trying to tell you guys. I done told you guys he's a secret loving LeBron tart. Notice he ain't got nothing negative. Notice he doesn't go too far to say anything against LeBron. But he always got some shit to say about Kevin Durant. Everyone knows Kevin Durant's the best player on the Brooklyn Nets. Unless you're living under a fucking rock. So when you say Kyrie Irving is the best player on the Brooklyn Nets, it's a dig you taking at Kevin Durant. I'm smarter than you, motherfucker. So everything that you do, know that I'm already 7 steps ahead of your ass. Remember, Sun Tzu, aka Art of War, 7 steps ahead of the game, 48 laws of power on your ass, dog. I'm ahead of the game. I'm ahead of the curve. I'm ahead of the wave. Like R. Kelly said, dog, there can only be one me. Let me say it again. There can only be one me. There can only be one me, dog. That's what people gotta understand. Because to be Hkhs in sport, you gotta be Hkhs in sport. Y'all didn't understand that, man. There's layers of peeling the layers of the onion, of the Hkhs in sport onion, to understand the full weight and the full gravity and the full mentality of what Hkhs in sport is saying. To be Hkhs in sport, you gotta be Hkhs in sport. And if you not Hkhs in sport, then you can't be Hkhs in sport, man. This is why this is a pressure adopter, motherfucker. I was born in pressure, dog. I was molded by it. I'm always under the gun of pressure. That's why me and pressure are best fucking friends. Me and you don't swim in the same ocean, man, when it comes to our mental aptitude, our mental wherewithal, our mental ingenuity, and our mental ability. You are a guy that always has to tell people what you're doing and how you're doing things. When you do that, that showcases a sign of insecurity. It means you're lacking in other departments. Because anybody that got their shit together, they don't have to do that bullshit and fuck shit. Hkhs in sport got a lot of shit going on behind the scenes. A lot of shit. I'm a busy motherfucker. That's why y'all don't see me every day in visuals doing videos. Because I got too much shit going on, man. To live a day in the life of Hkhs in sport will blow your fucking head up, man. Let me say it again. To live in the life of a Hkhs in sport, it will blow your fucking head up. Because it's a level of life like an alpha. I'm basically as busy as The Rock. Busy as Kobe Bean Bryant. Busy as Michael Jeffrey Jordan. I just don't got the money that they got. I ain't hurting, but I ain't got the money that they don't got. But my life, my schedule is just as busy as these motherfuckers on a day-to-day basis. Do you understand the level of discipline to keep your ass in shape? Have all your business affairs in order. Do a 9 to 5. Pop out YouTube videos. I'm doing it all, man. And then got other projects that I'm adding on top of the shit that I'm doing. Always planning and thinking 7 steps ahead of the next move. The life of Hkhs in sport can only be done by Hkhs in sport, man. So that's why when you see copycats of Hkhs in sport, you gotta question that shit. You could tell the difference. You could tell the delineation. You could tell the gulf. You could tell the separation between Hkhs in sport and those rabbit ass motherfuckers. It's not the same product. It's not the same pedigree, man. It's damn near a standard below. It's subpar. Notice Hkhs in sport ether and murk each and every one of these LDBC motherfuckers. I'm Jay-Z though. I done Jay-Z their ass, man. I'm about $1. What the fuck I need with 50 cents? When I called this motherfucker a pedo goon, whoo, that shit was lethal. Pedophile goon. Who is the only one that has enough wordplay to put that shit together like Hkhs in sport does, dog? That shit was lethal. Because everyone knows your record is one of a pedophile. And then you trying to be a goon at the same time. To link that shit together was gangster, man. This is how I eradicate motherfuckers. I study them, dog. Because the good word says to study to show thyself approved unto a God. For a workman needeth not be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth, dog. Because when you study to shew thyself approved, then guess what? Can't nobody fuck with you, man. So when you see a motherfucker like Ticket TV running his rabbit ass mouth, what you see is a janky version. And not even that. A poor man's version. Not even that. A bullshit and a fuck shit version. There you go. Of a motherfucker trying to be like he knows the sport, man. Y'all gotta be able to see the originator, and y'all gotta see duplicators out here. And there's been many he knows the sport duplicators. There have been duplicators that actually are so good that they could be basically a pupil or a disciple of he knows the sport. We've seen them. They've manifested themselves in the seasons that they've manifested themselves. They know who the fuck they are. But there's these types of motherfuckers, dog. When you look at a Ticket TV, you not me, man. You will never be me. You don't look like me. You can't do what I do, dog. You don't have the confidence that I have. You have fake fucking bravado. You don't have the aura that I have, man. If motherfuckers meet me physically, when I walk through the building, motherfuckers like, damn, who the fuck is this? It's like a fire. You know how many women done told me this shit? It's like a fire that's emanating around your body. You have like an aura. It's like you just oozing confidence. Like, damn, who the fuck is this? That's what they've told me. And peeking and leaking at the same fucking time. Ticket TV, you don't got this shit going for you, man. You ain't me. You will never be fucking me. Because to be me, you gotta be me. You get it? To be me, you gotta be me. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat true killer fashion. Now, you done succumb to yourself, to the most pathetic version of plagiarism and using a terminology that I've been using from day one. Unlimited pressure. Only I say that shit. And the way that I say it with such a swag, such a magnetizing, such a apostolization and then a proselytization behind it. Such a way to basically pierce through your corpus callosum and your cerebellum that it's a he knows the sport terminology. It's a he knows the sport original. You lack authenticity, man. You lack integrity. And you lack everything thereof. You're a bullshit and a fuck shit motherfucker, man. And bullshit and fuck shit begets bullshit and fuck shit. That's the cold-hearted. That's the unadulterated. That's the cutthroat true fashion. I keeps the foot on the whoop on the X. I keeps the foot on the whoop on the X. And what? You gonna keep the foot on the next? That's gonna be your next terminology? Because motherfuckers use that shit too. But they at least give me credit when they say that shit. This is He Knows the Sport. Check it out.